Hello everyone, welcome to Helm of Science. So I hope that all of you are doing well. So today we will do a revision session on trigonometry for class 11. So without any further delays, let's get started with the questions. So the first question, it is saying that if sine of a minus b is equal to 3 by 5 and sine of a plus b is equal to 4 by 5 and a plus or minus b is lying from 0 to pi by 2, then find the value of sine 2a and cos 2b. Now here what we will do, now this sine 2a can be written in terms of a plus b and a minus b as sine of a plus b plus sine of a minus b. Okay, so you can see here b is getting cancelled, so sine 2a. Now you can consider here this a plus b as theta 1 and this a minus b as theta 2. So it is equivalent to sine of theta 1 plus theta 2. That means what? It is actually sine of a plus b formula. So what is the formula of sine a plus b? It is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. So here what is theta 1? It is theta 1 is a plus b and theta 2 is a minus. So we can write here sine of 2a as sine of a plus b. That means sine a. That means sine theta 1 cos theta 2 plus cos theta 1 and sine theta 2. Okay. Now we have been given the values of sine a plus b and sine a minus b. Now to find the values of cos a minus b and cos a plus b, we have to draw a triangle. Okay. So suppose this is one triangle and this is another triangle. Okay. Now here this angle is a plus b and suppose this angle is a minus b. Now, according to given question, it is given that sine of a minus b is equal to 3 by 5. That means we know that sine theta is actually what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. Now, in case of sine of a minus b, it is given 3 by 5. So here perpendicular is 3 and hypotenuse is 5. Now, if hypotenuse is 5 and perpendicular is 3, obviously the base will be 4. Okay. So from this, what we can say, cos of a minus b is what? It is base by hypotenuse. Okay. So cos of a minus b, we can write 4 by 5. Okay. Now, in this case, sine of a plus b is given what in the question? It is given 4 by 5. So in case of a plus b, this perpendicular is 4 and this hypotenuse is 5. So obviously base will be 3. So here in this case, cos of a plus b is equal to what? 3 by 5. Okay. Now we can put these values and get the result. So the formula was sine of a plus b into cos of a minus b. So sine of a plus b is given as 4 by 5 into cos of a minus b have got 4 by 5. Okay. Plus we have got cos of a plus b, that is 3 by 5, and sine of a minus b is also 3 by 5 given in the question. So it is what? 16 by 25 plus 9 by 25. So if I take the LCM, so it is 16 plus 9 by 25, that is 25 by 25, that is equal to 1. So 1 is the required answer for this question. Okay. It is a very simple question. Just we have to find the value of cos a minus b and cos a plus b, and you have to be very careful about this step that is given, that we have written 2a as a plus b plus of a minus b, and we have considered a plus b as theta 1 and a minus b as theta 2, and then we have applied sine of a plus b formula. Okay. So let's get to the next question. So in the next question, it is given that if sine theta plus sine 3 theta plus sine 5 theta plus sine 7 theta divided by cos theta plus cos 3 theta plus cos 5 theta plus cos 7 theta is equal to tan of k theta. So we have to find a value of k. Okay. So let us solve this one. So it is given like this, that sine theta plus sine 3 theta plus sine 5 theta plus sine 7 theta by cos theta plus cos 3 theta plus cos 5 theta plus cos 7 theta equal to, it is given, tan of k theta. Now here we will accumulate two terms at a time. Suppose we take here this sine theta and sine 7 theta as a whole. Okay, so we are taking these and these as a pair, and here these and these as a pair. Okay, obviously here also cos theta plus cos 7 theta, and we are taking as a pair, and this. Okay, so we are writing like this, that sine theta plus sine 7 theta, just we have rearranged this, plus it will be convenient for our calculation, this one, by it will be cos theta plus cos 7 theta plus cos 3 theta plus cos 5 theta is equal to tan of k theta. Okay, now what we will do here, now we know sin c plus sin d formula. So here it is what, in this case, this sin c plus sin d, that is sin theta plus sin 7 theta. So it is formula what, 2 sin c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. So here c plus d by 2 means 4 theta and c minus d by 2 means 3 theta. So we can write 2 sin 4 theta cos 3 theta plus, now it is cos sin c plus sin d again. So it is also 2 sin 4 theta, and it will be cos theta divided by, it is also cos c plus cos d formula. So it is 2 plus c, 2 cos c plus d by 2 cos c minus d by 2. So obviously here also 2 cos 4 theta cos 3 theta plus 2 cos 4 theta and cos theta is equal to given tan of k theta. Okay, now from this, if we take 2 sin 4 theta common from the numerator, so it is coming as cos 3 theta plus cos theta, and from the denominator, if we take 2 cos 4 theta common, so it is also coming cos 3 theta plus cos theta equal to tan of k theta. Now this and this is getting cancelled, 2 2 is getting cancelled, so it is sin 4 theta by cos 4 theta, that means tan 4 theta equal to tan of k theta. Now you can understand that in the LHS it is tan of 4 theta, and it is and in the right hand side it is tan of k theta. So by comparing these LHS and RHS, we can say that k is equal to 4. The value of k is 4. Therefore, required value of k is 4. Okay, so they're very simple, just calculation, and we have to very much careful about this step to do the calculation easier. That this one, we have to separate the terms and make it a pair of the right terms. That is sine. We have to take sine theta with sine 7 theta for our calculation. You can see that we have taken common this 2 sine 4 theta and 2 cos 4 theta. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So in the next question, it is given that show that sine 20 into sine 40 into sine 80 degree, obviously, is equal to root 3 by 8. Okay, so how we will do this? Let's, okay, so we have to take the LHS. So it is given sine 20, sine 40 sine 80 degree. Okay. Now here we will take this sine 20 and sine 40. Now we know a formula that is 2 sine a sine b, that is cos of a minus b minus cos of a plus, but there is no 2 here. So what we will do, we will multiply and divide a 2 with this sine theta terms. Now we will take this sine 20 into sine 40 as a whole, and we will separate this sine 80 degree. Okay. Now you can see that it has become a formula of 2 sine a sine b. Okay, 2 sine a sine b formula. So we can write cos of a minus b, that means 20 minus 40, that is cos of minus 20, that is cos 20 only, minus cos of a plus b, that is cos 60 degree, into sine 80 degree. Okay, so it is half into cos 20. What is value of cos 60? It is half into sine 80 degree. Okay. Now, if I multiply half throughout, that is half cos 20 degree minus 1 by 4 into sine 80 degree. Now, if I multiply sine 80 throughout, it is half sine 80 degree cos 20 degree minus 1 by 4 sine 80 degree. Okay. Now, again, we know a formula that is 2 sine a cos. So for that we need 2, but there is no 2 in the numerator. So again we will multiply and divide by a half. So it will become 1 by 4 and it will become 2 sine 80 degree cos 20 degree minus, it will remain same, 1 by 4 sine 80 degree. Okay. So it is what, 1 by 4 into, now it is 2 sine a cos b formula. Okay. So 2 sine a cos b formula means sine of a plus b plus sine 80 degree plus sine of a minus b means sine 60 degree. Okay. Minus 1 by 4 sine 80 degree. Now 1 by 4 into, this is sine 100 degree plus, what is the value of sine 60? It is root 3 by 2 minus 1 by 4 sine 80 degree. Okay. Now if I multiply this 1 by 4, plus 1 by 4 sine 100 degree plus root 3 by 8 minus 1 by 4 sine 80. Now this sine 100 can be written as sine of 180 degree minus 80 degree plus root 3 by 8 minus 1 by 4 sine 80. Now we know that sine of 180 degree minus theta is what? Sine theta, obviously, because it is falling under second quadrant where sine is positive and it is an even multiple of pi by 2, so sine will remain sine. Okay. So what we can write in the next step is 1 by 4 sine 80 degree, because sine of 180 minus theta, here theta is 80. Okay. Plus root 3 by 8 minus 1 by 4 sine 80 degree. Now you can see that this term and this term is getting cancelled. So ultimately we are getting root 3 by 8, which is the RHS. So we have proved this one. Okay. It's a very simple sum. Just the applications of the formula 2 sine a cos b, 2 sine a sine b. Okay. You have to remember the formulas. Okay. So this is the sum. Now we move on to our next question. So here it is given that prove that tan of 8 theta minus tan of 6 theta minus tan 2 theta is equal to tan 8 theta, tan 6 theta, tan 2 theta. Okay. Now always remember one thing, in tan and cot, that means when you have to prove a sum which is containing tan theta and cot theta, always just try to solve by taking the angles at first. Okay. Always solve by angles. That means we have to just start with the angles, not with the functions, tan, tangent, cotangent. Okay, whenever we are given tan function or cot function and we have to prove a thing, always start with the angles that are given. Okay, that means here is an example. You can see that I am just doing this sum here. Now in general we know that 8 theta can be written as what? 8 theta means 8 theta means 6 theta plus 2 theta, obviously. Okay, now if I impose here, we will impose tan function on both sides. So it will become tan 8 theta is equal to tan of 6 theta, sorry, 6 theta plus 2 theta. Not like that, that tan of 6 theta plus tan of 2 theta. This is wrong. We are imposing the tan function on whole of this angle. Okay, so we are not imposing just individually. Okay, now this is tan 8 theta. Now this is becoming a formula of tan a plus b. Now what is the formula of tan a plus b? It is tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. So here we can write tan 6 theta plus tan 2 theta by 1 minus tan 6 theta tan 2 theta. Okay. Now if I cross multiply, that is tan of 8 theta into 1, that is this, and it is tan of 8. That means we are multiplying this in the LHS. 6 theta tan 2 theta is equal to tan of 6 theta plus tan of 2 theta. Okay, or from this we can write tan of 8 theta. Just we are taking this on left hand side and putting this on the right hand side. Okay, so tan of x is minus 6 theta minus tan of 2 theta is equal to tan of 8 theta tan of 6 theta tan of 2 theta. So this is what we have to prove. Okay, you can see in the given question that we have to prove this. That is tan of 8 theta minus tan of 6 theta minus tan 2 theta is equal to tan 8 theta, tan 6 theta, tan 2 theta. We have proved this. Okay, so you can see that we have started with this angle 8 theta is equal to 6 theta plus 2 theta, and then we have proceeded by imposing tan function on both sides. Okay, so this is a very simple sum. Always remember that whenever we are given tan function and cot function in a proof, always start by angles. Okay, that are given. Now we come to our last question of this session. So it is given like this, that if cot of pi by 24 is equal to root a plus root b plus root c plus root d, where a, b, c, d belongs to natural numbers, that is set of natural numbers, then find the value of a plus b plus c plus d. Okay. Now here, what is the value of pi by 24? We all know that pi by 12 means what? Pi by 12 means 15 degree. That means pi by 24 means what? Pi by 24 means 15 by 2 degree. Okay, that means 7.5 degree. So we have to find this one, that is a value of a plus b plus c plus d, where we have been given that cot of 15 by 2 degree is equal to root a plus root b plus root c plus root d. Okay. Now we have to solve this one. Now always remember that there is a, I cannot say it's a formula, but it's a derivation that cot theta is cot theta comes by doing 1 plus cos 2 theta by sine 2 theta. This is very important. You can remember this one, that whenever we have to find cot theta and we have been given like this angle 15 by 2 or any angle which is divided by 2, so we can use this formula. Very important. Okay, cot theta is equal to, you can solve this one, that is 1 plus cos theta means what? It is 2 cos square theta, and in the denominator it will be 2 sin theta cos theta. So obviously cos theta will get cancelled. So in the numerator 1 cos theta will be left, and 2 is will be getting cancelled. So cos theta by sin theta will be cot theta. Okay. So cot theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by sin 2 theta. Okay. Now, if cot theta, that means if theta is equal to 15 by 2 degree, then what will the value of 2 theta? It will be obviously 15 degree. Now, we have to find that cot theta is given root a plus root b plus root c plus root d, and we have found that cot theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by sin 2 theta. Now, cos 2 theta means what? Cos 2 theta means cos 15 degree. Now we know, everyone will know the value of cos 15 degree. How we evaluate? By doing this cos 45 degree minus 30 degree. Okay, and it comes out to be root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Okay, you can remember this one. And obviously sine 15 is also there. So sine 15 we derive like this way, in the same way, 45 minus 30, that means sine a minus b. So it comes out as root 3 minus 1 by 2 root. Okay, so we can write that cot of pi by 24 in place of 15 by 2, we can write this one now. So 1 plus cos 2 theta. Now 1 plus cos 2 theta we have got root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 by here sine 2 theta, that means sine 15. So it is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Okay. So here if we solve this, it will be 2 root 2 plus 3 plus 1 by, now 2 root 2 and 2 root 2 will get cancelled in the denominator. Okay, like this way. Now it will be what? It will be root 3 minus 1 in the denominator. Okay, now simple calculation. Now 2 root 2 plus 1 plus root 3 into, we are rationalizing this. Okay, whenever we have a root term in the denominator, we rationalize by its conjugate. So it is root 3 minus 1 in the denominator. So we will multiply with root 3 plus 1. Okay, so it is 2 root 6 if we multiply individually, plus 2 root 3 plus 2 root 2 plus 4. Okay, by this 2. Now from the numerator, if we take 2 common, so it is root 6 plus root 3 plus root 2 plus 4. Okay, so by 2. Now 2 with 2 is getting cancelled. Now root 6 plus root 3 plus root 2 plus root 2 plus, we can say this is, now you can see here the calculation, 2 root 2 into root 3, 2 root 6 plus 2 root 2 plus this is root 3 plus root 3, 2 root 3. Okay, you can see the calculation too. It is 2 root 2 into root 3, 2 root 6 plus 2 root 2, here it is 2 root 2, 2 root 6. Okay, plus 1 into root 3, that is root 3, plus 1 into 1, that is 1, plus root 3 into root 3, that is 3, and 1 is 4, and plus root 3, that is 4. Okay, like this. So the calculation like this. So here it is really 2, obviously 2. Okay, so it is like this. Now we can write in this way, root 2. Now 2 can be written as root 4. Okay, so we have got that cot of 4 as this value. Okay, and in the question we have been given that cot of pi by 24 is equal to root a plus root b plus root c plus root. So by comparing the values of a, b, c, d, so we can say here that a is equal to 6, b equal to 3, c equal to 2, and d equal to 4. So we have to find the values of, that means we have to find the value of a plus b plus c, that means summation of all. So a plus b plus c plus d will be what? It will be 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4. So it will come as 15. Okay, so this will be the required answer of the value a plus b plus c plus d. Okay, so we have done what? We have been given cot 15 by 2 degree. It is given root a plus root b plus root c plus root d, and we know that cot theta comes out by simplifying 1 plus cos 2 theta by sin 2 theta. Okay, so 2 theta will be 15. Now we know cos 15 and sin 15. The value of is given at this root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 and root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So cot pi by 24 comes out to be as root 6 plus root 3 plus root 2 plus 2, which 2 can be written as root 4. So by comparing the values of root a plus root b plus root c plus root d with this root 6 plus root 3 plus root 2 plus root 4, we get a is equal to 6, b is equal to 3, c is equal to 2, and d equal to 4. So what is the value of a plus b plus c plus d? It is 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4, that is comes out to be as 15. Okay, so this is the required answer. Okay, so that's all for today. We will do more sums on this. We will do some more revision sessions to clear our concepts on the depth. Okay, so today up to this. So all of you please stay safe, and we will meet in the next class. Thank you so much for watching.